Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Micah Dawn. I have taken a little bit of time off from YouTube post-show of the Arnold, but now I'm back and I wanted to keep you all updated on what's going on after the show. So my official placing was 9th. I was just excited to be top 10, but there's always room for improvement, and obviously my placing shows that. So my goal for the next time I compete is to be better than I was at the Arnold. I felt that the Arnold was my best package to date, and I'm pretty proud of that. So I got a couple feedback emails from the judges, and one being Gary Udit, the head judge, and they pretty much, the consensus was that I just need to be a little bit leaner. They all loved my look and my suit, hair, makeup, everything was good, they said. But the one that really caught my attention was one judge that has seen me compete since day one. He told me that, it's kind of funny, he told me that he never really saw me going far in bikini when I first started. He never say that to me until this time. But he said that I proved him wrong, and he sees that I have what it takes to become a bikini athlete. So pretty proud of that one, because you know, he saw me transform from day one all the way up to the Arnold. So that really said a lot to me. I want to talk about my after show experience. So I was pretty motivated after the show to get back on it and then keep going. And then I had a couple free meals, which obviously were earned, and I got that taste and I could not stop. So a lot of people, they do one of three things. They either stick to their reverse diet protocol, they don't eat anything, or they go out on like a binge eating free-for-all. And I have been one to do all three, and this time I was number 3. Everybody's different. Some people can bounce right back after that, but some people have, you know, a little bit harder time. For me, I cut out sugar from January 1st of 2018. Didn't really have much of it. Every now and then I would throw in like a free meal, but really sugar was not in my diet at all. So I got the taste for that again, and I could not stop. So here I am. I'm not proud of it, and I'm definitely gonna have a lot of work to do to get back to being stage ready or whatnot, but I definitely have a lot of work to do. Like I said, everybody is different. I haven't even had the appetite for my healthy meals. I can't even stand the thought of egg whites. I can't stand the thought of fish. You know, I can't, it's like, I don't know. I just, mentally it's hard for me to want to pick that back up. So, I haven't been to the gym very much either. I have ran a few times. I went, I'd say, a handful of times since the show, and it's been about 5 weeks now, going on 6. But with that being said, I'm kind of getting the itch to get back to my routine. Not necessarily full out prep mode, but getting the itch to eat healthier and get back to the gym. So I definitely want to say that competing is not for the weak of mind. Seeing your physique stage lean, and then even as soon as 2 days later, you know, seeing what you look like, the bloat, you know, everything just coming back that you worked so hard to get off, it's definitely not for the weak-minded. I could tell you that I feel like I look like a whale right now, and most people would tell me I'm being dramatic, but from seeing yourself so lean to not lean at all, it's hard. So I may not legitimately look like a whale, but you know, it's such a drastic difference for me. I will say that I gained about 20 pounds in 3 weeks, and it felt like 70. So, you know, I went from 111 to 135, close to it, in 3 weeks. And then slowly been adding a little bit more. My maximum weight got up to 137, which is where I was at the very beginning of January of 2018. So it's like I worked a year and a half almost to get all that off, and then I just screwed it up in a few weeks. So mentally that's really hard for me to deal with, but getting the itch back to start being healthier again. Typically I'm an all or nothing mindset, and I know that I need to work on balance before I start competing again. So that's definitely going to be in the works. My struggles are mainly at night. I work night shift, but surprisingly at work, it's not really that big of an issue because I pack my food and that's the food that I have to eat. So that's really not been an issue. With that being said, home. When I stay up at night, I usually don't have a problem up until the very end of the night, which is the morning hours before I go to bed. I don't know why, but my cravings are super strong then, and mentally I'm like, I don't have a show, whatever, you know, and then I'll blow it. So my next goal is to definitely stick with my nutrition throughout the week, and then have 1 to 2 cheat meals, you know, 1 throughout the week and 1 on the weekend. So that's my next goal. Is just to be consistent. You know, you don't have to be perfect to see results, but you definitely have to be consistent, and I am definitely not right now. So that's my goal. As far as competing next, I was gonna shoot for one later, you know, maybe in August, but if I'm ready mentally, then I might shoot for it, but I'm not gonna set anything in stone currently. I definitely want to work on my balance and, you know, consistency first before I go diving head first again, because if you're not ready mentally, you're not going to do what you need to do post-show. You know, I was ready for the Arnold prep and I felt great, you know, between the 2 shows that I had in August to February or March this year. I was ready and I was able to stick to what I needed to do. But this time where I had dieted so hard for so long, I was just ready to eat, take a break, spend time with family and everything. So definitely need to step it back up and do this for myself. So post-show has definitely been a struggle, but I'm getting back on it, and I'm going to keep you all updated. So I just want to say thank you all for continuing to follow me, and I will definitely be keeping you all updated as my journey goes. I'm going to be checking in with my coach every week, and I have not been, so this week made week number 1, so we'll see how it goes from here. But just want to say thank you.